Have you ever tossed a handful of kitchen scraps into the trash and never thought twice about it? Maybe a few green onion roots, a sprouted potato, or the top of a celery bunch. But what if those scraps weren't garbage at all? What if some of the food you're throwing away every week could become a brand new harvest right in your kitchen, balcony, or backyard? Today, I'm sharing 10 amazing kitchen scraps you should never throw away because they can regrow into fresh food with very little effort. Some of these start growing in just a few days, and one of them can keep producing food for years. And make sure you stay until the end because I'll share a simple bonus tip that dramatically increases your success rate when regrowing kitchen scraps. Let's get growing. Number 1. Green onions. If you're trying kitchen scrap gardening for the first time, start with green onions. Honestly, this is one of the easiest and most rewarding plants you can regrow. The next time you use green onions, save the white root ends. Leave about 1 to 2 inches attached to the roots and place them in a small glass of water. Set the glass near a sunny window and change the water every couple of days. Within just a few days, you'll notice fresh green shoots growing upward. It almost feels like watching time-lapse footage in real life. After a week, you'll already have fresh green onions ready to harvest. For even better results, transfer them into a pot filled with soil. They grow thicker, healthier, and can provide multiple harvests over time. It's one of the simplest ways to get free food from something most people throw away. Number 2. Romaine lettuce. Most people toss the bottom stump of a lettuce head without realizing it's still alive. When you're preparing romaine lettuce, save the base and place it in a shallow dish with a little water. Put it somewhere bright and change the water regularly. Within several days, you'll see fresh leaves emerging from the center. Now, here's the important part. If you leave it in water, you'll get some leafy growth, but not a full lettuce head. To maximize your harvest, transplant it into soil once the new leaves reach a few inches tall. Give it moisture and sunlight, and you'll enjoy another round of fresh lettuce almost for free. It's a great way to stretch your grocery budget while keeping fresh greens close at hand. Number 3. Celery. Celery is another kitchen favorite that has surprising regrowth potential. Instead of throwing away the bottom section, save the base and place it in a shallow bowl of water. Position it in a sunny location and refresh the water every few days. Soon, you'll notice new leaves forming right in the center. As roots develop, transplant it into rich soil where it can continue growing. Homegrown celery often develops a stronger flavor than store-bought varieties, making it a rewarding addition to any garden. And considering how expensive fresh produce can get, regrowing celery is a smart habit to develop. Before we continue, if you're enjoying these gardening tips and love learning simple ways to grow more food at home, hit that like button and subscribe. Here on Root and Thrive, we're all about practical gardening, self-sufficiency, and making the most of what we already have. Now let's continue with the next kitchen scrap. Number 4. Potatoes. Have you ever found a potato in your pantry covered with little sprouts? Most people see that and think it's time to throw it away. Gardeners see something completely different. They see free potato plants. Cut the potato into sections, making sure each piece has at least one sprout. Let the cut surfaces dry for a day before planting. Place the pieces in loose soil with the sprouts facing upward. As the plants grow, add more soil around the stems. This encourages additional potatoes to develop underground. From a single sprouted potato, you can harvest several pounds of fresh potatoes later in the season. That's a pretty impressive return on something that was headed for the trash. Number 5. Garlic. Garlic might be one of the most useful scraps you can save. Every individual clove has the potential to become an entirely new bulb. If you notice garlic starting to sprout in your kitchen, don't throw it away. Plant each clove pointed side up in rich soil. With patience, that single clove can grow into a full garlic bulb containing multiple new cloves. The best part, you can save some of those cloves for replanting and create a continuous cycle of fresh garlic year after year. Once you start growing your own garlic, it's hard to go back to buying it regularly. Number 6. Ginger. Fresh ginger is expensive, but the good news is that it regrows beautifully. Look for a piece with visible growth buds or small bumps. Plant it shallowly in a container filled with rich soil and keep it warm and slightly moist. Ginger takes time, but that's part of the reward. As the months pass, the underground rhizomes expand, creating a larger harvest beneath the soil. One small piece from the grocery store can eventually provide a generous supply of fresh ginger for cooking, tea, and natural remedies. And because it grows well in containers, even apartment gardeners can enjoy success with this one. Number 7. Tomatoes. Here's a fun one that surprises a lot of people. You can grow tomato plants directly from tomato slices. Simply cut a ripe tomato into slices and place them on top of moist soil. Cover lightly and keep the soil damp. Soon you'll see clusters of tiny seedlings emerge. Once they become strong enough, separate the healthiest plants and transplant them into their own containers or garden beds. With proper care, those tiny seedlings can eventually produce baskets of juicy tomatoes. It's a fascinating way to show just how much life exists inside a single tomato. Number 8. Peppers. Bell peppers, jalapenos, chili peppers, and many other varieties can be grown from the seeds you already have in your kitchen. When preparing peppers, save the seeds and allow them to dry. Plant them in seed starting mix and keep them warm. Pepper seeds often take a little patience, but once they sprout, they can become productive plants that provide fresh peppers throughout the growing season. Every pepper you cook with can become the beginning of your next harvest. That's one of the reasons gardening feels so rewarding. Food creates more food. Number 9. Basil stems. Fresh basil from the grocery store can be transformed into an endless supply of herbs. Choose healthy stems, remove the lower leaves, and place them in a glass of water. After about a week, roots will begin forming. Once the roots are established, move the cuttings into soil. Before long, you'll have thriving basil plants producing fresh leaves for pasta dishes, salads, pizzas, and sauces. Instead of repeatedly buying basil, one bunch can provide months of harvests. It's one of the easiest herbs to multiply at home. Number 10. Avocado pit. The final kitchen scrap on today's list is probably the most famous. The avocado pit. After enjoying your avocado, clean the seed and suspend it over a glass of water using toothpicks. Keep the bottom portion submerged and place it in a warm location. Eventually, the pit will split, roots will emerge, and a stem will begin growing upward. Now, avocado trees require patience. They aren't a quick harvest. But watching an ordinary pit transform into a beautiful tree is incredibly satisfying. Even if it never produces fruit, it becomes a stunning houseplant and a reminder that nature constantly finds ways to grow. Bonus tip: the secret to successful regrowing. Before you start turning kitchen scraps into free food, here's one tip that can dramatically improve your results. Change the water often. When regrowing scraps in water, fresh water is critical. Stagnant water encourages bacteria and rot, which can destroy developing roots before they have a chance to grow. By changing the water daily or every other day, you create a cleaner environment that encourages healthy root development. It's a simple habit, but it can make the difference between success and failure. Think of it as giving your future plants the best possible start in life. And there you have it, 10 kitchen scraps you should never throw away because they can grow into fresh, free food. The amazing thing is that many of these projects require almost no investment. They're simple, fun, and a great way to become a little more self-sufficient while reducing waste at the same time. Which one are you excited to try first? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss future gardening tips. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep growing, keep learning, and keep thriving. This is Root and Thrive, and I'll see you in the next video.